Did you know? Did you know that Brachiosaurus was long-necked and big-chested like a giraffe, only a lot taller, more than 50 feet high, like a 4-story building? Neither did I. But I learned it because I eat dinosaur egg oatmeal. It's fantastic. Did any of you have this when you were little? Because I haven't seen it for years and years, but when I was little, my mom used to buy it. My mom used to buy it for us when we were little, and then I didn't see it for years and years and years, and then now, yeah, that's what they look like. See? They become little dinosaurs. The eggs melt off. In case you wanted to know how I take my coffee. Hello, good morning! Say good morning.
All you need is love, love, love is all you need.
I'm making guacamole! Teresa just went back to Port St. Lucie, so I'm attempting to make guacamole and singing to the Beatles. So here's the problem. I forgot you guys were there. I just cut open an avocado, and you're not supposed to cut open the seeds or they can be poisonous. But this is what happened to it. When I cut the avocado. See, the thing is that let me put this down. This is too low. The thing is, the avocado itself looks fine. The seed is supposed to be a lot harder than that to cut. Like, you're supposed to be, like, really trying. And I wasn't, and it still kind of got cut all around the edge, and the skin's coming off of the seed. And so that's weird. So I just texted Teresa to see what happens, and hopefully she's home by now, so she can tell me what to do, because it's supposed to be poison. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what the protocol is here. She's kind of, in case you guys haven't gathered this by now, she's kind of like the food expert. So I will await her response. Until then, the guacamole making is put on hold. Because I don't want to die. Especially not from eating an avocado. It's just not the way I pictured myself going, you know, so we'll see what happens. It turns out what had happened was the avocado that I first cut, which of course the one that I paid for, not the one of the two that were given to us. I thought it was like it had gone bad. It turns out it was like, I guess it wasn't ripe yet. I mean, as far as I could tell. So, but anyways, so I ended up having to throw it out because I completely, like, destroyed it. So try number 2 was one of the avocados we were given. That one was okay. I made guacamole in the blender, but I hadn't turned the camera back on, and then I meant to turn it on while I was cooking salmon, but forgot because it got so involved because I've never cooked salmon before either. Luckily I didn't, because I said a lot of bad words, and I would have had to do a lot of editing and make a lot more slides on paint to cover up the stuff that I said wrong. So now, what I'm going to do is, now that my guacamole's made, and my salmon has been eaten, and I hope that's not a spider, and oh my god, the ants have moved to the other side of the kitchen with ants. Anyways, so I'm going to attempt now because I realized that I have guacamole right there. But we don't have any chips, so I'm gonna make chips, kind of, I guess, hopefully. I'm gonna take one of these tortillas that we were given, and I'm going to cut one up into little triangle-ish pieces. Here we go, words. Pieces, and stick them in the oven to become chips, because, oh, here we go, to become chips, because I guess that's how it works. I know that's not how most chips are actually made, but, you know, tortilla chips, and this is a tortilla, I'm assuming more or less gonna be, it'll be alright, it'll work. That song has been, there we are, that song has been stuck in my head since the day we did the moon cheese dancing video. The Six Flags song. I don't even know the words, I don't even know how the whole tune goes. That might be the whole tune, I don't know. But yeah, it's been stuck in my head ever since that day. But anyways, I say anyways a lot. Like, but anyways. Okay. So, but yeah. Anyways. It's always some variation of that. It's gotta get annoying to watch. I know it's annoying for me to watch when I edit the video. And I'm always saying the same thing. I stopped saying like as much though. I noticed that. See, and this is another thing. I'm like bending in so that you guys can see me. And before, whenever I've watched and edited videos where I'm like, oh, I don't think you can see me. You can only see the side of my face or the top of my head or whatever. You can always see me just fine. And when I'm editing it, I'm always like, Amanda, you're so dumb. Of course they can see you. The camera's not like a pinpoint lens. But, I don't know. To me, it always seems like, you know, I want to make sure I'm in the picture. And you're not just listening to my voice. Because, I mean, it may not be the most interesting thing to look at, but probably not the most interesting thing to listen to either, and yet here you are. Anyways, so if you're watching this, come on over to the Kavanaugh Adams residence, or Adams Kavanaugh residence. Have yourself some guacamole. It's quite delicious. We have chips, homemade chips, and tortilla, and yeah, more than welcome. We'd love to have you, just to show you how much I appreciate your viewership. So come on down. It'll be quite the value. But anyways. Did you hear that? But anyways, I said it's always some combination. It's always, just watch. I'm sure you've noticed. I'm sure you're annoyed as crap right now to listen to it. But anyways, anyways, it's always some combination of them, and it drives me nuts, but I have to start catching myself like I did with like. I started catching myself with that, and it started annoying the crap out of me, and then as I started catching myself, I was able to fix it. So I guess I just have to do the same thing, but it seems like every time I get rid of one thing, I substitute it with something else. I'm sure you accept me for who I am, and if you don't, then get off my channel. Just kidding, keep watching, I need views. There. I'm sure, see this is beautiful. Just admire it for just a moment. Just a mo. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why you watch, but I appreciate it all the same. Shuttle to UCF. But, yes. It is 10 p.m. I will let you all know how the chips turn out. And, I will see you all in a bit. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. What? Cheerio. Toodle. And only one of them looks seriously burnt, but that's okay. They're all crispy and delicious and ready for the guacamole-ing as soon as they cool off, because I just took them out. I think the slight banging I heard was the pan freaking out a little bit. So, hopefully whatever was done to it is undone. Was I just shooting the ceiling? Yeah. It's undone. I was just singing old songs from when I was in chorus in 7th grade. I was just shooting the ceiling again, huh? Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with my hand right now. But anyhow, I can't think of any. Alrighty, guys and gals, it's time for this old bird to hit the hay. It is, actually I'm not going to tell you what time it is, but I haven't gone to bed yet, so it still counts as the same day. Teresa is back in Port St. Lucie, like I said, for the night. She has said that I can stay in her room tonight, 1, because she has a bed, and 2, because it's the safest from the spiders. Although now that I come to think of it, I've killed 2 baby spiders in her room, none in mine. So, well, anyways, hers has a bed, so that's where I'm staying tonight. And then tomorrow morning she should be back. Tomorrow morning, well, tomorrow night, if all goes well, I should be hanging out with Jorge. We meant to hang out the past couple days, but just every day, you know, stuff's been like weird. I don't know. Like today, I had no ride, and he had no way of picking me up because his roommate's car is infested with ants. Tell me that doesn't suck. Anyways, though, so anyways, why don't I just say anyways, like every other word? Why don't I just? I'm really starting to annoy myself, and I know I'm gonna annoy myself even more when I'm editing this. It's gonna annoy the crap out of me. I'm gonna want to punch myself in the face. I almost said it again. So as I was saying previously, tomorrow morning I'm gonna work out, get a shower, and upload these last 2 yesterday's footage and this. And as you're watching this, if everything goes well tomorrow and nothing else blows up or gets in the way, I will be hanging out with Jorge, and then coming home and vlogging. I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, chances are by the time you watch this tomorrow, I'll already have done most of my daily activities. However, tomorrow morning, okay, let's see. As you're watching this, earlier today, I worked out and then took a shower because hygiene is important. Remember that, kids. Hygiene is important. Seriously, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Not bathing is gross. It's bad. It's cleanliness is next to godliness because God doesn't like stinky people. Wait, what? So, anyways, I want you to count every time I say anyways. And then every time I say anyways, I will do, I don't know, we'll think of like some kind of punishment or penalty that I have to do for every time I say anyways, because it's annoying me. It really is. And I don't know what my mind is gonna make up to substitute in place of anyways, because, well, I'm not really sure if anyways came in place of like, or if I always said anyways before. And these anywayses, as I'm explaining this, don't count. It's when I say it in regular speech. Okay. I almost said it. I almost said it. Did you see? Did you? I see. I saw. I knew. So, before I say that word again, I'm just going to cut it off now, get ready for bed, go to bed. So good night, and I love you all, and finally, I will see you all, and you will see this on time tomorrow. So good night.